gonna turn off my.
So welcome, Linda. This is our second session that we're doing. The previous session you did with Stefan and his wife.
Yes.
So Linda is in the natural healing Reiki. Just give us a little bit of background and how you got into this.
And that's actually a long story, so I'll try to keep it short. I was in a place in my life where things looked really good on the outside, but I was struggling. And I confided in a friend who I trusted. And she told me about these cassette tapes, which dates me, of a woman who does like law of attraction type stuff. And I was skeptical, but I listened to these tapes. And a lot of it was like make a vision board. And I was really skeptical and I didn't want to do these projects. You know, they take a long time and there was no guarantee that you get any kind of results. So I was about to dismiss all the recording entirely. But there was a section on there where about energy healing, and the person claimed that you could feel it immediately as soon as you tried this. And I did, and I was really hooked. And somewhere down the line after that, I discovered Reiki and I started learning that. And I just felt really at home with it. I had a really beautiful experience. I had been wondering like what my life's work was and why I'm here. You know, I had studied lots of different things in school. I have a master's degree, but nothing led to anything that really interested me in terms of a career. Excuse me. And I had been struggling for a really long time to figure out what that was. And as soon as I learned Reiki, I knew it was energy healing. And so I've been teaching Reiki for 26 years. I also teach other forms of energy healing. I'm an intuitive since I was like 3 years old. And I just notice things and I learn from paying attention to how energy flows and what I experience. And I write these things down and I make them in a format where people could use them and I teach them. So I'm doing what I love. I'm living the dream. But it all really started when I was unhappy and confided in a friend about it.
Right. So how long have you been doing this?
I've been teaching energy healing and doing sessions for 26 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
No regrets. I love it.
And so what we're going to do in the session is will actually, Linda's got a surprise for us. She's going to do a session and we'll all be able to benefit from it in the session. And I won't interrupt you. I'll wait for you to finish if you want me to. If I want to ask something, I'll just wait for you to pause. But I think the benefit, and we've had a few. We actually have another lady on the call, Nazreen. I did the interview with yesterday, so she's also
I saw it
from Botswana, and she. It's always beneficial to sit and listen to someone else from their angle, their point of view, and that helps you in your own practice, because in our world there's never enough clients. The world is hardly ready. People are hardly ready or admitting that they're ready to need healing. And with all these lockdowns has put us in our minds into a lockdown, because we've not been able to free our minds. We think that when our bodies are free, our minds are free. And that's, I think, just a fallacy that we all have. But somehow, with all of the stuff that's been forced upon mankind as a result of this virus, we are all now feeling fear, and what if I don't do this, and if I do this, what will happen, and if I refuse? All of those kind of things are just rising out of this deep, dark abyss. Whereas I think one of the things that you might be addressing, I just have this feeling about it, is that whenever you've gone through traumatic experiences, is how can you view it from a point of gratitude and thankfulness and learning and so how would you start a session, and fire away?
Okay, so well, actually, how about we actually start the session, and I'll check in periodically to see if anyone has any like comments or things. I won't be like taking requests per se, but it would be nice to know where people are at. Um, so start by saying if you're driving right now, or if you're operating machinery or doing something where you put yourself or anyone else at risk if you feel drowsy, then this is not the time to be listening to this healing session. You can come back and listen to it on the replay, and the energies will work just fine. Energies work across time and space, so that's not a problem. And you may also be sleepy during this session. So if you ideally listen to it when you have time to rest afterwards, not when you have a lot of activity that will be happening after the session. So that said, if you have your phone or anything else on that could be a distraction, if you would please turn that off so that you can have your attention on this session. And we'll probably go, excuse me, for about 20 minutes. But I layer energy healing on top of things, so quite a bit can be done in the 20-minute session. So if you're ready, sit or lie down comfortably. You can do either one, whatever works for you. I recommend that you close your eyes. And I'm going to do some setup so that everyone is in their own energy and we're not picking up energies from other people. So we're going to start that way. If you would please inhale slowly at whatever pace works for you through your nose. And exhale slowly through your mouth. And I'm broadcasting energy while we do this to help you relax. So as you inhale relaxation. And as you exhale slowly, you exhale relaxation all around you like a cloud. So each time you inhale, you're inhaling that relaxation and you're sinking deeper and deeper into that cloud. And as you exhale relaxation. And I'm now connecting your energy into the core of the earth. You can imagine that at the base of your spine are big, thick roots that go all the way down into the core of the earth. It doesn't matter if you're lying down, it will still work. It goes deep, deep, deep into the earth. And at the core is love. And there's a place, especially for you, where your roots connect into the core of the earth that has your name on it. And as your roots connect into that place of love in the core of the earth, you can feel the love as a tangible experience, right where it plugs in all the way up the roots, all the way to the base of your spine. And it moves up your body to your heart. And so you can feel the love from the core of the earth all the way up your body and in your heart. And as you continue to inhale relaxation and exhale relaxation, that love grows in your heart. And it goes up, up, up to your connection with Source. And the love of Source comes down also. And so all the way up from the love of Source and all the way down to love at the core of your earth forms a column of unconditional love. And that column is your column. It keeps you in your own energy. So at the top of the column is your connection to Source, that's yours. And at the bottom of the column is your connection to the core of the earth, which is also yours. You are now 100% in your own energy. As you continue to inhale relaxation and exhale relaxation. And so now what we're going to do, I'm going to call upon some clearing energy. So any energy that you may have picked up from other people, consciously or unconsciously, intentionally or unintentionally, clearing that now. All you have to do is continue to inhale and exhale slowly. I'm calling upon the energy of the free and clear attunement to further clear energy now. We're clearing it all the way from the smallest unmeasurable way, all the way to the largest version of you, fall of creation. So the meta, the mega, and the micro. We're cleaning on a cellular level. A physical body. Your emotional and mental bodies. As you continue to inhale relaxation, exhale relaxation in the safety of your own energy column. Now we're going to work with the chakras, starting with the major chakras. We're going to clear the root chakra. Everyone receives whatever is in accordance with your own individual highest good, protected by the archangels and the ascended masters and your higher self. Excuse me, and anything that I name here that's not in your best interest, you will not receive. So root chakra, I'll be naming these quickly, but they'll continue to happen while the other ones continue to happen. Sacral chakra, all of this is happening interdimensionally, multidimensionally, holographically for all dimensions, realities, universes, and times, known and unknown. Solar plexus. Clearing now the heart chakra. As you continue to inhale relaxation and exhale relaxation. Throat chakra. Third eye chakra. Crown chakra. The connections between all of the chakras, clearing that. Now clearing and recalibrating your chakra system as a whole, so all the parts work together optimally. And if you notice your aura, if you're able to see it or feel it, you can notice it and sense it expanding. 3 feet from your body, 10 feet from your body, all the way out to include your entire neighborhood, your entire city or town. your country, and the planet and beyond. And while it's expanded, we're doing clearing work with your aura right now, releasing all that is not necessary, repairing, restoring. There we go. Raising vibration. Recalibrating so that everything works together optimally. Recalibrating your aura with your chakra system, with all your other energetics, with your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, and all the rest of you, in all dimensions, realities, universes, and times, known and unknown, interdimensionally, multidimensionally, holographically. Good. Now you can let go of looking at or holding on to the sensation of your aura. And instead, notice that at the tips of each of your toes and each of your fingers are tubes. And those tubes are where energy flows in and out of your meridian system. You don't have to monitor this, just imagine that the tubes are wide open. And in this energy space that you're in your column of flight and the cloud of relaxation, you can just let go. And I'm intending that any energy that needs to enter into your meridian systems can do so through the tubes. And anything that needs to release out of your meridian system, excuse me, can release out of the tubes. And all you have to do is just relax and allow whatever you need to have happen to happen. As you continue to inhale relaxation, exhale relaxation. And as that continues, we can imagine that your subconscious mind has a door. And we're going to open the door. Anything that needs to release out of your subconscious can release now. Anything that would be for your highest and best, that would be helpful for you, you can allow it in now. And if there's something specific you want, you can have that intention. While that's happening, we're going to make sure that all of who you are is correctly aligned. Sometimes in the course of our day-to-day life, we push parts of ourselves away. And sometimes there's aspects of us that we can align with that are our higher aspects. So we're aligning everything now in its perfection. And this alignment is taking place in all dimensions, realities, universes, times, known and unknown, interdimensionally, multidimensionally, holographically. As you continue to inhale slowly and exhale slowly. We're going to bring in ancestral healing. So any of your ancestors that could benefit from any of what you're doing in accordance with the highest good of all concerned can receive it if they're open to it. This brings shift for them, but it also brings shifts for you. And if you have children and they're open to it in accordance with their highest good, they can also benefit from this, as well as their children and anywhere else in your line. And again, I'm recalibrating so that all the work that you do allows all of you to work together correctly and allows for easy and gentle integration. And anywhere that worry, stress, fear, concerns about what's going on in the world has found its way into you and can be released. I'm asking for those energies to be released now and for recalibration and renewal to take place. Anywhere that you notice tension in your body, we're allowing the energy to come in and bring lightness, relaxation, and ease. If there's someone you know who you think would benefit from this and you want to include them in the process, you can think about them. And if it's in accordance with their highest good and they'd be open to it, they can receive that now. Likewise, if you have pets and would like to include them. And as each of us do this, the energy increases because the group energy is building and it strengthens this process for all of us. And I'm asking that the light from this go out to humanity and support everyone who's open to it in accordance with the highest good. And that opening also support our process in accordance with the highest good. I'm calling upon lots of high vibration gold Reiki energy, and we're bringing that in also to raise all of our vibration in whatever way each of us need it individually. And raising vibration again and recalibrating all of this for each of us individually and as a whole, and for all of humanity and all of creation. And bring in the energies of gratitude. Gratitude is a tangible experience that you can feel if you're open to it. Gratitude radiating out from us as a whole, out to humanity, raising the vibration. And now, as we're slowly approaching the end of our session, you can let go of all the images and visuals other than your connection to the core of the earth and the love that's there. We're 5xing the energy so it's stronger and stronger, so that each of you can be nourished and grounded into the core of the earth and the connection that's there. And that anytime you need to feel that, you can remember that you have a place in the core of the earth where you can plug in. It has your name on it. It's always there for you. And when you plug into that, you can have the grounding and the love. And you can also call back this session, updated for wherever you are at the time that you call it in, simply by seeing yourself plugging into the core of the earth or feeling it or knowing it, and intending that the version of this session that's appropriate for you at that time come through. So you can always reconnect to this and it will upgrade. And as you are ready, we're intending that all of your systems go back to their normal way of functioning, their everyday experience, leaving you connected to the core of the earth. leaving you feeling grounded, energized, and relaxed. And feel your connection with wherever you're sitting or lying down. Notice your breathing. When you're ready, return back to us and open your eyes. Good.
Thank you, Linda. What do you
You're
suggest people do after a session like this?
Give yourself some time to relax. Again, if you can be free from distractions, that's ideal. And extra hydration is always a good idea because we've moved a lot of energies and potentially toxins as well. And so drinking extra water helps to move those things out and helps you to be more comfortable. Other than that, just repeat the session as needed will help you as well. How are you feeling?
Well, I'd love to hear what the other people are feeling while they're typing. I'm sure they'll type something in the chat box. I had interesting. I've done sessions like this before, but this one actually I had wind coming out and the top and the bottom, and then I actually kind of yawned a few times towards the end of the session. So I did feel that deep relaxing happening to me, but I'm sure later on I would feel the benefits of that, because when a person focuses on something that's external out of you, whereas people often thinking of their problems and whatever, they just, and when you deep breathing, you find it hard to worry. You find it easier
Yes.
to relax and to let go.
And part of what I do is I give people things to focus on, partly because the mind likes to feel like it's doing something, but it also keeps people from overthinking. So, if you're focusing on your breathing or seeing where you're connected to the earth, your mind has less energy to think about, am I doing this right? And will this help me at all? And all the things that go through our head.
You are based in the United States.
Yes. I work
Which,
with people from all over the world.
yes. And which state are you in?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina. So
That's the southeast. Yeah.
when the call is finished, I'll put your contact details at the bottom of the video so that people can get hold of you and connect with you afterwards.
Thank you.
I believe that Linda is actually not very expensive like some of the energy healers do. Although we don't want to do anything necessarily for free, because we end up almost going against the law of the universe. Tithing is normally 10%, and the rest is for yourself and your debts. So, well, I often think that people miss the point where they, and I actually had the same situation years ago when I was put out of the church and the ministry. I started working for free for people, and I ended up not being a slave to others and missing the purpose of the because money is also energy, and it's an energy exchange.
Yes.
So anybody in the chat box would like to give any feedback, you're welcome to just type something, just even if it's a short message that yeah.
Unless you fell asleep on us.
Yeah, that could have happened. Can't see their faces, so we can't see if they're snoring or they awake.
Y'all live over there, blissed out. What's going on?
Oh well, in closing, what would you like to? What is on in your spirit now that you want to share with people at this point of time?
Wow. I just think that this is a time when paying attention to our subtle energy and being able to take our wellness and our mental health into our own hands to at least some degree is a really helpful thing to be able to do. So, whether it's working with me or working with someone else, this is something really important to pay attention to. And also, I teach a number of different types of energy healing. So, if you want to expand upon what you're currently doing or you want to explore and play, contact me and I can help you with that also. But I'm just really glad you're all here and everyone who's on the replay as well. So let's play and have fun. I think
Fantastic.
lightheartedness is important.
Right, and Nazreen said, thank you, awesome session.
Thank you, Nazreen. And I saw yours and it was awesome as well.
Yes, it was. I really enjoyed it, and I also learned a few things. I learn something every time I sit with a like-minded peace worker or light worker. Yeah, I think Endred Mannix calls us light workers.
I like that too. I've been playing with healing and awakening facilitator. Because
Yes.
I don't really believe that any of us are healers. I mean, we're just a support in this process.
Yeah, facilitators, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone has to do their own thing. I have so many times, even with the health business that we're in and the supplements that we give people, we often give someone supplements, but we give them a lifestyle diet to follow with it, because often there was some bad habits, eating and drinking bad habits that went with it. So there's a commitment by every individual for them to. I often say to people, how many people did Jesus walk past that never asked for help, and they've stayed sick? So he didn't go force himself upon anyone, and that's the sad part, is that people, if you don't have faith, you won't ask, and you don't ask, you don't receive. Well, thank you so much, Linda. It was awesome, and I'll get the video uploaded tonight still, and hopefully a lot more people can benefit from this session. And you can also maybe benefit from responses and people contacting you.
Absolutely. And thank you for the opportunity to chat with you again and to play. And, if somewhere down the line there's interested in another one, I'll do another one.
Great. We will. Oh, all right. Have a great day. And for us, evening. Yours is daytime there.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.